Okay, so here I am in Microsoft Word. I want to drop in a timeline, but what I'm going to need is a page that's in landscape orientation because my timeline is pretty wide. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use section breaks. I'm going to click up here at the end of this page. Then I'm going to go to my Layout tab, click on Breaks, and I'm going to go down here to Section Breaks. Insert a section break and start the new section on the next page. Now I'm going to drop in my timeline here. Go up here to Insert Pictures, and I've got my nice timeline here created by AI. And so you can see this has the kind of wide format. I'd like it to be larger and easier to see. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my cursor here to the front of this new heading. Then I'm going to go back to my Layout tab, Breaks again, and I'm going to put another section break to the next page. That forces the new content down to the next page. And now, as you can see here, this page is solely dedicated to its own content and orientation. So I can click onto this page and I can go to my Layout tab and I can change my orientation to landscape. And notice that it only affects this page. And so now I can resize my image, fill the page, and give this a much better, larger look. So that's one way to use section breaks. Now, another way to use it is within the page itself. And so I'm going to roll down to the end of the document. And so what I want to do here is create a list of the top 50 rock bands of all time. All right, so what I'm going to do is create a section break here in the middle of the page because I want a 3-column format for my list. So I'm going to go up to Layout, Breaks, and then I'm going to come down to Section Breaks, but I'm going to use Continuous. All right, so now I can go ahead and paste in my list here, but you'll notice it all runs down in one column. So what I'm going to do is select the list here, and I'm going to go back up to my Layout tab and go to Columns and switch this to 3 columns. But notice it did not affect the text above it because of our section break. All right, now what I'm going to do at the bottom here at the end of my list, I'm going to come back up to Layout, Breaks, and I'm going to click that continuous section break again. And now we can go ahead up to columns and make sure this is set back to 1 column.